Kiss my big Springfield behind, Shelbyville! Woo! Ha ha! I am invincible! Invincible!
What's up guys, PTCGL here and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today guys, we'll be looking at a special lock funny deck that I've been toying around with, and I think I found a really fun way to play it. It's Alolan Vulpix VSTAR with Flying Pikachu VMAX and Arceus VSTAR. Now, this deck is a deck that's been kind of experimented with, thrown around a bit before, but I think it really would be good right now in the Scarlet and Violet meta. We are entering an era where there are a lot of abilities and there are a lot of basic Pokemon attackers. So I think that this format is just perfect to be able to play Vulpix and play Flying Pikachu at the same time. It seems like a really fun concept. So we're going to break down this list and we're going to take a look at what makes this list good and how this deck really works. So first off, we should probably explain the main attackers. We have Alolan Vulpix VSTAR that has 240 HP. It is a relatively small VSTAR. It has the Snow Mirage attack for 160. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. And so it means that means it gets rid of, if your opponent somehow is playing Miltank nowadays, it gets through that. It gets through any wall effects. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from Pokemon that have an ability. So that includes something like Miraidon EX, or Cramorant, or Lugia V-Star. There are so many decks and attackers that are just completely locked off from Alolan Vulpix, and it makes it incredibly funny to watch your opponent kind of struggle there and not be able to do anything. And it has a pretty good V-Star power too. Silvery Snowstar for 70 times. This deck does 70 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon V in play. It's not affected by weakness or resistance. This is really good against something like the Mew VMAX matchup, where they're going to place down almost 4 or 5 Vs every game by setting up their Mews and their Genesects. This is a perfect OHKO sort of thing, and for 0 energy, which is amazing, and it makes Vulpix a really good all-around card that's able to counter most of the meta. Now, sometimes, though, Vulpix isn't able to get the job done, like with Single Strike Lugia, which we covered on the channel a little bit ago. Tyranitar V gets through because it doesn't have an ability, and it's a pretty strong attacker, and it's a force to be reckoned with. So that is where Flying Pikachu VMAX comes into play. And yes, I know Flying Pikachu has been on this channel a lot lately, but it is a really good and a really fun card to play. And its max balloon attack completely walls off basics altogether, so no more Raikou, no more Miraidon, no more Galarian Zapdos, nothing. It's completely walling off all of those single prize attackers and really anything that would stop Flying Pikachu from working. Or stop Flying Pikachu from just being able to wall through everything, I guess. But the question becomes, how do we set these two completely different wall decks, or wall archetypes? How do we set them both up? And the answer to that is Arceus VSTAR with its Trinity Nova attack, and which allows us to charge up our Pokemon, as well as being a pretty good attacker itself, and then using the Starbirth ability, V-Star power, if we really need to continue setting up, is a perfect setup card. And then after that, Arceus is kind of just there, and we can do whatever really. We are playing a few other attackers and a few other support engines in this deck. First off, we are playing 1 copy of Radiant Gardevoir as our Radiant Pokemon, which allows us to take 20 less damage from attacks from all of the opponent's Pokemon V, and stuff like Giratina or Mew VMAX or something like that. It really gives them a harder time and makes it really tough for them to do more damage to our Pokemon. Now, we also play Drapion V in here. A lot of you guys know that I am not a fan of Drapion, but you gotta respect its wild style ability. It completely is the ultimate Mew counter, and it's really good against Mew matchups. So if you can't use that Silvery Snowstar, you got Drapion. Or if you can't use Drapion, just use Silvery Snowstar. So Drapion is that perfect Mew counter, and it really does help out in that specific matchup. For the rest of our support engines, we have Bibarel with the Industrious Incisors ability, which allows us to draw until we have 5. I did not want to include Squovit from Scarlet and Violet base set in here because I felt that would just be too many small Pokemon that can be sniped with something like Sableye, and it really just did not seem to work well in regards to thinking about prize trade. We are playing Pumpkaboo, which is as far as we go in regards to low HP, which just allows us to discard a Stadium, maybe something that we don't like in play, or something that's helping our opponent. And then we are playing 1 copy of Lumineon V to grab any supporter that we need. Speaking of supporters, let's take a look at our supporter lineup. We have 2 copies of Boss's Orders, pretty standard, just boss up whatever we need. We're playing 2 copies of Judge, 2 copies of Melony, because we can power up any of our Pokemon in V with Melony, as long as we have Water Energy in the discard pile. We are playing 2 copies of Professor's Research, 1 copy of Raihan, just to help recover ourselves after our opponent gets a knockout, and then 1 copy of Serena. And my favorite addition to this deck is Volo, which allows us to discard one of our benched Pokemon V and all attached cards. So if you have a really damaged Pokemon V, like a really damaged Flying Pikachu or Alolan Vulpix that's been like sniped or something, or they were able to get through somehow, we can just Volo it away and then they have nothing. We are also playing Collapse Stadium to try and get the same effect, or to just get rid of maybe a Pumpkaboo on the bench or something that's not supposed to be there, as well as disrupt our opponent. We are also playing 2 copies of Path to the Peak, just to disrupt stuff like Miraidon and make it harder for them to set up. Rest of the deck is pretty straightforward. Energy count is a bit different, I guess. We are playing 4 copies of Double Turbo Energy, since all the Vs in this deck can actually use Double Turbo Energy. Vulpix can use it for Snow Mirage, Pikachu can use it for Max Balloon, Drapion can even use it for Dynamic Tail if you need. Arceus, it's the biggest use for it though is Arceus for Trinity Nova. Even Lumineon can use it for Aqua Return if we really need to. There are a lot of options with playing Double Turbo. We are playing 1 copy of Regenerative Energy. Now, I did find that Regenerative Energy is pretty cool for the Lost Zone matchup, or Lost Box matchup. In case I try and, like, cram you on the first turn, you can heal that Pokemon and kind of get it back up to good HP when it does evolve and becomes probably worth either more prize cards or could be worth more prize cards. And then we have 1 copy of V-Guard Energy just to make it a little bit harder for something like Raikou or Zapdos or something like that. Then we are also playing 4 copies of basic Electric Energy and 4 copies of basic Water Energy. Overall, the deck is pretty solid. The rest of the Switch and Search cards are pretty straightforward. So yeah, let's head into some games on PTCG Live and kind of take a look at what this deck is all about. I think it's pretty funny. So this deck was inspired by All Out Blitzel. Shout out to All Out Blitzel. Link to his channel will be in the description. So yeah, let's head into our first game here. I've really tried to start looking more into like rogue archetypes and stuff that would be really funny to play. I am in the process of making this deck in real life. I have most of the stuff, and it's really funny. Okay, so our opponent won the coin flip. We're gonna see what they choose. But yeah, again, shout out to All Out Blitzel for the idea. Just saw it while I was casually scrolling through YouTube. Your opponent will go first. Okay, so we can have access to something like Trinity Charge. That might not happen though, because we are in an absolutely awful hand. Like, ugh. Okay, so Raikou, seeing a Raikou this early is a bit scary. It's Miraidon. Okay, well, I mean, this is a good match if we can get set up properly, but if we don't, then we're in big trouble. Like, ugh. Here we go, Regieleki. My hope is that they don't have any energy. They'll go fleet-footed and then pass. But yeah, we all know this is not how it's gonna go. So we want to grab like Lumineon and just grab Research at this point, because there is not much going in this hand. We can Nest Ball for an Arceus, try and what? Okay, so they have a Seal Stone. We have Lost Vacuum in the deck. Double Turbo is awesome. So we can Nest Ball first. Let's go and grab the Arceus. It will kind of suck to lose some of the stuff in here. Let's go here and here. We don't want to reveal anything yet. Alright, let's go and grab Lumineon. Lumineon, go and grab... Yes, we would like to use Luminous Sign. Let's go and grab Research. And then we will use Research. Okay, Escape Rope is good. We get to use that. We can also we could also set up Vulpix if we really want. Of course, we have the Flying Pikachu, but that becomes a target as well. See, the question is, do I place down another Arceus? I think let's place down another Arceus. Let's Escape Rope. So we do get it off. We do get the Trinity Charge, and we have the Melony too, so we can... Okay, so they're gonna go Regieleki because they're gonna have Free Retreat. Let's go Ultra Ball away you and... That's a tough choice. Because you guys are not really weak to anything. Let's go boss. Yeah, get rid of the boss. So let's go and grab the Vulpix. I think that is right. We could grab the Flying Pikachu. Like, part of me just wants to grab the Flying Pikachu because we have the VMAX in hand. And I think it's better to just set that up. So let's go here. And then Trinity Charge. So at the very worst, we'll lose our Pikachu. Here, here, and here. Tier V, Pokemon V. I just noticed that. Here, let's go there, and let's go there. Because now what we're doing is we're setting up multiple attackers. So they can't get rid of all three of them. I would like to get something along the lines of Arvin or Collapse Stadium and get one more Pokemon, so that way we can discard the Lumineon or the Pumpkaboo. But we'll see how our opponent responds. They're going to go Tandem Unit, which is they're probably going to grab another Miraidon and a Regieleki. Another Raikou. Why are they playing two Raikus? Like, I think this is like a preset deck or something, or like just very slightly modified. The beach court. How I despise beach court. Oh no. Okay. My only hope is that they don't find a boss, because if they don't find a boss, then we are in prime position right now, because they're only attaching to their... Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. We'll see. Yep, they are not noticing the Pikachu. They have boss, and that's bad. Like, so bad. Ugh. Dude, you've got to be kidding me. Dude, just let me play the Pokemon cards. Ugh. It's not fair, man. They always have it. If they wouldn't have had boss, we would have, like, been able to just basically insta-win. 400 damage. Dude. Ugh. Alright, let's go Arceus. If we aren't able to pull off V-STAR, we have Judge. Should we Judge and just try and hope for the best? Or should we Melony? I say we go Melony. Tier V, Pokemon V. That's weird. Ultra Ball. Awesome. And we have a double turbo as well. Ultra Ball U2. Arceus. Let's evolve. Starbirth. Vulpix and Collapsed, I think would be good. Yeah. Vulpix and Collapsed, awesome. Because now what we'll do is we'll place down the Vulpix. Ooh, no, I misplayed. Whoops. Because now we don't have enough benched Pokemon for that. So let's hold the Collapsed in hand, and then Trinity Nova. We're just shy, which is kind of bad. Oh, we should have grabbed Melony, honestly, instead of the Collapsed Stadium. That's okay, we have more energies in deck, so... Ooh, the Radiant Gardevoir would have been good, too, because that would have required them to go get a Choice Belt. So we might lose this one just because our opponent got everything set up a bit faster than we were able to. Which is stupid, because they barely did anything. But, well, who knows? Who knows? They could have the boss if they use the Star Alchemy correctly. But who knows? They could forget that exists. Yeah, not a good start for Vulpix, but oh my gosh. Nope. 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 Ugh. Alright, well, that sucks. But, that's disappointing. But, oh well. Let's do that again. Hopefully this time, maybe, we'll get something better than literally starting with Pumpkaboo. What was that? They say, it's more important to master the cards instead of trying to complain about what your opponent has. Who on the live team decided that was a good thing to say? Okay. So your opponent shows heads. They're flipping the coin. I can't tell if it's heads or tails. I swear they're gonna make me go second. Yo, we're going first. That's right, baby. Let's go first. Okay, I like this hand because we can actually work with this because we can depending on what our opponent places down. Clef Key, all right. This is probably going to either be, so we want to attach, Ultra Ball. Don't know if I want to Ultra Ball yet. I think we go Ultra Ball. Honestly, we do. No. Do we? No. I guess we got the Bidoof, maybe. So let's get rid of you and let's get rid of you. We could go the energy and then Ultra Ball 2 cards next turn to grab something like Arceus. Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go and grab ourselves a Pikachu. Because I think that Pikachu will be good in this matchup. Let's see. Let's find out. Regenerative is in deck, so if they do cram us, we have access to regenerative. Cool. Alright, let's put the Pikachu into our hand, place it down, and then we will pass. Because we don't want to, we don't want our opponent to just be able to judge away whatever we have. So we could be facing a multitude of different things. We could be playing Miraidon, we could be playing Gardevoir, we could be playing Lost Box, because Lost Box likes to play Klefki sometimes for some weird reason. So the possibilities are endless. But if they don't get another Pokemon here, then we just win the game. Automatically, because we'll just go, yep, okay, cool, we just win. So that's a bit research top deck, of course. Pikachu. I say we just go for the guaranteed game. Yeah, let's go for Arceus V STAR. Starbirth. That's a bit disappointing, honestly, because sure, we get the win, which is awesome, but I really wanted to see something cool happen in this game. Sure, we'll grab the Radiant Gardevoir, even though it literally doesn't do anything. Here, doesn't have ability, don't care. Trinity Nova, and we win because they only set up with a Klefki and nothing else. And they give us a thumbs up. Okay, thanks. Here, here, and here. That's what we would have done anyways, so the GG's, I guess? Not sure what happened there. Lost Vacuum. Awesome. So we win the game. That doesn't really show off anything though. So can you not see your opponent's excuse me. Can you not see your opponent's deck list in live? Okay, let's go again. Maybe this time we can get a matchup where we actually can use one of the two Pokemon. That is a sick Charizard coin. I know it comes with the UPC, but it's such a cool coin. I guess live kind of did it dirty though, because it looks not exactly like Charizard. Your opponent, yes, we do want to go first. Let's go first. So hope we draw into an Arceus. We draw Bidoof and nothing else. Oh no, we better draw like a Ultra Ball top deck. Ooh, oh, don't know what that is. Don't know what that is, and I don't like it. It could be something bizarre. Yes, we would like to draw a card. Yeah, I'm so glad that we drew that. Oh no, is it one of these weird decks? You have got to be kidding me, dude. Alright, well, let's play this one out, shall we? I already know they can't knock us out, so they could start slowly, and we could... No, they're gonna just go right away. It's a Groud, it's a Kyogre. This is like a bad matchup. Kyogre is just gonna completely wreck our bench, and the whole point is for our active. The whole point is to not be attacked from the active spot. So, okay, let's go again. So, if you play a card like Level Ball, that lets you search for a card. Okay, so we've had a couple unfortunate starts. We always choose Tails, and it's Head. Great, so our opponent decides our fate. What will they choose? So I saw that they had a Mew coin. That could mean that they're playing Mew. I think... Oh no, we don't... Why does this... Why, dude? Everything is going wrong. Ugh. That is so annoying. Because if they knock out the Drapion, then we're done. Game over. It's Mew. Great. That's not gonna help us. I mean, it's cool that we have Drapion and they have to be a bit scared of it, but... Basic Energy Mew! Yo! Sparkle, okay. Doesn't seem like they have anything good going. So we can either draw Escape Rope or Boss, assuming they play it smart and they retreat their Mew. Then we'll be good, because Drapion will just... These are the weirdest games. Like, they're not even showing off the real focus of the deck, and they're just... Ugh. Please use Psychic Leaf. Please. Just, like, either use Energy Mix or Psychic Leaf, or just end the turn. Because that means I win the game, basically. We'll see what they do. Because we only need 2 energies in play. They have 4 cards in their hand. Yo? Are they gonna shuffle? No, they're not. Let's go! That's right, baby! Okay, why are we drawing just energy cards? Here, and then Dynamic Tail. Yeah, baby. We take 2 prize cards. Maybe our opponent will have some sort of response. I don't think so. This is why Drapion is useful. They might be able to Glistening Droplets us, but that is not a concern. No, they have another Mew. They have a Genesect. So now they're just starting to place down cards. What? Seriously? Are they? No! What are you doing? What? Okay. They're drawing cards with Genesect. Okay. I'm like, are they actually just gonna give me the Mew again? Okay, so they know what they're doing. They're going to go Glistening Droplets because they're gonna expect that all I need to draw is a yeah, all I need to draw is Avery. Okay, I'm like, oh my gosh. Choice Belt, it doesn't work like that. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know what they're trying to do here. This is a bit weird. Sorry, as a Mew player, I'm just absolutely baffled by what is happening right now. So what we want to do this turn is we want to get a KO, which won't happen, which kind of sucks. But we can set up our Arceus. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Do I want to use Dynamic Tail? Yeah. Because if we are able to knock out a VMAX, let's go 60 on the Arceus. Because this means that they have to knock out the Drapion, instead of us just knocking it out for them. A boss is not bad. We could have used the boss last turn, but now what we can do is we can Raihan, assuming that they knock out the Drapion, we can Raihan into the Arceus. Raihan into Arceus, get an Escape Rope. Wait, they can't attack this turn unless they have another Sparkle. And they're down 2 Fusion Energy already. Oh my gosh. This is not going as I thought it would at all. And okay, they're gonna retreat into Genesect. Alright, well, sorry. Hate to be that guy. Yo, Flying Pikachu. Alright, let's set it down. Regenerative. Sorry. Hate to be that guy. Dynamic Tail for game. Boom. And we win! Because of Drapion. Never thought I'd be saying that, but yet here we are. Taking our 3 prize cards and winning the game! Hooray! For all the wrong reasons. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Okay. Let's try and play the game properly. Like, with the deck as it's supposed to function. So these tips are like so basic. Which I get, it's for a lot of new. Yeah, what is with that thing? What is with everybody using that one statement or whatever? Tails, please don't start us with some horrible hand. Okay, cool. So we get Tails. Let's go first. So can we get something good? Something that we can use? Yes, we can. Wow, finally. Okay. This hand is actually, like, goated. This is one of the best hands I could possibly get on the first turn of the game. Because we can get our Arceus, and we can, like, set up other Pokemon. We are just chilling here. Our opponent has to set up. Please, please, please. Ooh, a fighting type deck. This could be Koraidon, which could be real bad. So we might want to set up a second Arceus, depending on if it is a Koraidon deck. We will set up a second Arceus. It looks like it's a fighting deck. You can click people's decks. I never knew that. Okay, we could be facing some sort of, like, fighting box deck with Koraidon involved or something. We'll see, we'll see. But if our opponent will not finish setting up, we can't play the game, so... Let's see. Alright. It is a Koraidon deck. I was correct. So we are going to want to place down a second Arceus. Let's go here. Let's go... We could theoretically... yeah, I think we just play it safe here, and we just set up another Arceus, which is a bit unfortunate. But it is for the greater good, this game. I think we attach to active, and then we pass. Because if they somehow knock us out, then... Oh, the only issue I see here is... Wait, all their Pokemon are going to be basics, right? So either Vulpix or Pikachu, no matter which one appears, will be a good option. So our plan here is Ultra Ball away one of these energies and then the top deck to get Arceus. Then we go Research, then use Starbirth, and then kind of go from there. So our opponent is probably one of those people who likes to sit and wait forever until they're, like, forced to do something. But we'll see. Because... Nope, they're just gonna pass. Ugh, alright. Well, Ultra Ball away the energy and the Pikachu. Let's go and grab an Arceus V-STAR. Cool, that was the only one we had in the deck. So, here, attach energy and research. Vulpix, yeah, none of these are really that useful. Starbirth, go and grab Vulpix and go and grab Bibarel, right? Not Bibarel, we can grab Ultra Ball, so we can grab Bibarel. Let's go here and here. Boom. I mean, we could theoretically turn off their abilities and make it just harder for them to play the game. Let's go here and here. Ultra Ball those two to go and grab the Bibarel. Evolve. And then we just go Trinity Nova. Because now what we can do is we can set up boom, boom, and boom. Let's go these. Here, here, and here. Yeah. Because if they don't place down any more Pokemon... Oh, we should have placed down Path. Whoops. Because now they can use Dino Cry. Honestly, though, I want them to place down another Pokemon so we can show off the Vulpix in action. Yeah. Please place down another Pokemon or be able to use a supporter. this game is crazy sometimes. Sometimes you get nothing, sometimes you get everything. Right now we are in a we have gotten everything scenario, and our opponent just doesn't seem like they have that. Yeah, so we win the game. Awesome. Let's win with the Vulpix. Let's do that. Let's go here, escape rope, boom, and then we'll just go ahead and use Snow Mirage for game. So again, another really weird matchup. We might even try and do a 5th match in this video, which I know I stick to my traditional 3, but oh my goodness, we cannot seem to. It was a Lucario deck, or it was that one whatever it's called deck, that one live preset deck. That's what it was. That's hilarious. Why? Oh, okay. Well, they love Mudkip too. Awesome. Please let this be a somewhat interesting game. It's for content. It's for YouTube. Please. Okay, we win. The coin flip. Yes, we'd like to go first. Please give us a hand like we had last game. Not like the two other of the games that we've had. I'm not sure how I feel about this hand. I mean, like, unless Lumineon is in the prize cards, then this hand kind of stinks. I mean, at least we can really hammer out the Pokemon we want. We don't even have any energies. This is not good. This hand is not good. A Gardevoir. Okay, Gardevoir is a... Okay, regenerative is good. Heavy Ball. Yo! Okay, well, the Vulpix is prized also. We have a Vulpix VSTAR, but I think in this scenario, we want to get the Lumineon. So I'm so happy the Lumineon was prized, dude. I am so happy. Pikachu could be good too. And then we can Volo it away later. Set down a second Arceus. I don't know how they attack, but let's end with that. That was a way better start than I thought. And I don't think we want to get rid of the Vulpix because every single one of their Pokemon in this deck have an ability. We'll see. Because we could either grab Judge or we could just flat out research. Which kind of stink since we don't play any Pokemon Retrieval in here. But it would be fine because the Vulpix is already prized. There's not really a chance we're going to get it in play this game. So I think what we do, that is a nice Mew. I like the shiny gold mysterious tail Mew from Celebrations. But I think we're in a prime position here. They have 3 cards left, Roar of the Sword. So we can actually set up pretty nicely. And we don't want to judge our opponent because they don't seem like they have too much going on for them. And they attach to Zacian. Perfect. We don't want the Pumpkaboo. And they scooped. Come on, dude. Okay. We are doing double the normal that we do in these videos. Because I really want to actually play a game. Alright, heading into our next game. I can't believe we're doing a 6th game in this video, but all the games are so short. You never underestimate your opponent. Well, I'm a bit skeptical on what this is, but it could just be a personal choice. Let's find out. Our opponent chose heads, so they're flipping the coin. Let's see. It is tails. We're going first, as always. Please don't give us an abysmal hand. Please just let us have a normal hand. That is one problem about this deck, is that it can give you the worst starts possible. Again! Another horrible hand! Why? Why does this game hate me so much? They take 3 mulligans. Mulligan 3. Oh boy, an Arcanine deck. Yeah, I love the Arcanine matchup, because we can just go Vulpix. Oh wait, no we can't, because, Yo, okay. This hand is saved. We are good. This whole hand is completely fine now. We love PTCG Live. Not really, but okay. We can actually set up now. Oh, thank goodness. The Vulpix probably is good. You want to go DTE, Ultra Ball away, Path, and I don't know, Melony probably is smart. Yeah. Of course, we prize the V, which makes everything a lot more difficult. I think we just go and grab the Arceus, I guess, because we prize the Alolan Vulpix V. Do we have the, we do have a Heavy Ball in deck, so we can use Starbirth to go and grab the Heavy Ball. And we can grab a Switch, because we have Research and everything. Honestly, that was a really good starting turn. The only thing that would mess it up would be a Judge, and watch them use Judge. Stoke, search your deck to fire. Okay. So this deck looks like it's one of those, like, goofy decks that you'll see on the ladder sometimes. Avery's fine. That is not a Judge. So awesome. We get the perfect combo, and we get to play as we want, which is great. Because now what we do is we go Arceus. We don't want to keep drawing Research. Let's go here. Let's attach our energy. Let's use Starbirth. Let's go get the Switch and the Hisuian Heavy Ball, because we want to be able to play the Vulpix this game. Boom. Let's go grab you. Play you down. Switch into here. And then Research. Cool. Alright, Vulpix is good. We don't need another Arceus, because I guarantee they're not going to be able to set up in a turn. So let's go Trinity Nova, and we'll set up our Pokemon here. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go all water, in case we do want to play a Pikachu. 1, 2, let's go 3. Let's go 1 on Drapion in case we have to retreat it for some reason. We don't have to waste the Devil Turbo. So let's go here, take a prize card. Please don't be the Heavy Ball. It's an Ultra Ball. Okay, so we can go and get the Flying Pikachu and kind of set up from there. My opponent's really confident that they can get the, you gotta be kidding me, dude. But can I, like, just eventually get a matchup where I don't have to face someone who plays the deck so basically? Ugh. Alright, well, we didn't really get to show off a whole bunch of, whoa, okay, we didn't really get to show off a whole bunch of combos in this video, but the concept's there. Maybe needs a little bit more refinement in regards to finding what we need, but that's gonna wrap it up for this video on Alolan Vulpix Pikachu. I think that the deck is okay. It's definitely needs some work, but I think that this deck could be a lot better. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, God bless, have fun. We'll see you out there, and we'll see you next time. Thank you all so much for watching.